Aries, welcome. It's your end of August reading using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck if you give it on. I'm going to clarify with the Clint Art deck if need be. What your need may be. But this is for the end of August. This reads whoever's in your heart, whoever's on your mind. It might be the one you're with, might not be. No judgment zone. Love is strange, guys, you know. All we ask in the name of love and light, so it serves the greatest good, that we get guidance from Spirit here. I'm sorry, these cards are a lot for me to yeah, I'm not the best shuffler anyway. My hands are, nothing's 100% with me. But I'm grateful to be alive. So, let me just get some energy on them. I haven't used these in a few days. So we're doing the end of August. Whoever's on your mind, read you and your person. Go back and forth with the energy. Look at how you're reacting to each other once you're in the relationship. Get some advice from Spirit for each of you. And then we'll ask for advice for the relationship. And then we'll ask Spirit for the outcome of the relationship. Spirit knows the read. 8 cards, my flagship read. Means a lot to me. If you haven't checked the Aries, please check the Soul Tribe readings and see if you resonate with that. I'd like to follow that. It's a daily reading that I'm doing for the collective, whoever resonates, guys. But right now, Aries, here we are. I'm going to look at you, where you're at in and around relationships, where your mind is at, where your heart is at. You know your heart and your mind, but I would call this strategic thinking, the aspect of the Seven of Swords, with the emphasis, kind of this card, I like to emphasize the fact, like I do with the Three of Swords, that really, really is a sword card, your mind and your thoughts. In this position of where you're at right now with relationships, yeah, the scorpion stung you in your last one. And that's what puts you into that energy. So it's tough. It's tough energy to be in, in a relationship, coming in a relationship. In this reading, I like to read it yet as this being related to, and actually he's looking back, right? Looking away from the reading into the past. So pretty much assume this is energy you're bringing with you to the relationship, see? We don't really read the bottom of the deck with this. Okay, now this is your person, the Star card. Wow, what a difference. Now Major Arcana in the Star, the Aquarius card. Well, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I imagine, we all got Aquarius, but you could see Aquarius dominant. But this is their energy in and around relationships. Number one, it's Major Arcana. So something's going on. I'm sure you'll see it in their natal chart. It might be around this Uranus transit with Saturn square and bringing things up. And ultimately what Uranus does is it brings freedom. So this is a person who also may be manifesting with the Star card. I see that a lot as a manifester. And I like to really read for that because I know a lot of the people that watch are manifesting actively. Some people do it without effort. Imagine. Yeah. Could be. Very positive energy your person coming in with. This is the kind of energy that could reassure a Seven of Swords energy. If anything could, because it is the past, and the Star is all about the future. Hopes, dreams, wishes, forward, not looking back. 7 of Pentacles. This is actually nice, and I'll tell you why. It's nuts and bolts here, tarot. Minor Arcana, this is definitely you putting in personal effort, being involved. And when you get into this relationship, you start thinking about reciprocity. That's probably what the issue was here. It's involved in it. And do you trust them? And it's actually not great energy to have in a reaction to your partner. It's not terrible. But is it like a huge improvement coming from a Seven of Swords, just to be able to make a real, because a Seven of Pentacles, okay, is a realistic assessment, the reality of the Pentacles of your partner, because this is the position of how are you reacting to your partner, how you're reacting with a very realistic assessment of them. And cross watcher, if you're there, this is a big deal because it may seem kind of like underwhelming. It's like, that's underwhelming. But for them, it implies you had a very powerful impact, maybe. Oh my God. And how does your person feel about this, Aries? They feel like you give them the world. They feel like you're the world to them. It's okay. They're coming in a very powerful position here, Aries, your person. They're in an upward cycle. They have the star. And your person, it may tell you, Aries, they may tell you, I manifested you. I full out manifested you. I knew you were coming. You're exactly what I wanted. Like they wrote a cookbook for the universe and they got you and you're exactly what they wanted. That's what they're telling you. But you're kind of like, you're taking it seriously, but you're not all in yet. Okay, Aries. What's your advice from Spirit? That's an Aries card right there. Be all in. Be all in. Give them your passion. Ace of Wands, give them your passion. I mean, it's a phallus here. It's a gift. It's a beautiful thing. Look, it's full of sincerity and here real passion. And people are gonna laugh. It's kind of like following your heart. Why? Because you're fucking Aries. Your heart is on fire. It's Mars. Your heart's not like other people's hearts. Not even a Scorpio. It's different, you know. Aries is different. You know, like this is almost for an Aries is like a cup of love. You know, yeah, it could be an Ace of Cups there. Very strong. This is advice for Spirit for you, Aries, in this relationship with this person who thinks you're the world and that they manifested you, crazy bastards. Now, this is your person's advice from Spirit. Cross watcher, if you're there, take it down a notch and relax. I'm not to be offensive, take it down a notch, but it's done. And congratulations. And I think it's time that you need to, what Spirit's telling you is you need to, this doesn't mean get a threesome. It might, if that's how y'all roll. But if that's what you need to relax, and everybody's good with it, no judgment, but it means relax and have fun. You know, you just relax and have fun. And I think it's your advice in the relationship. So with your Aries. You know, and a air sign will not be a bad match for an Aries. Now we have advice for the relationship as a whole. Look at this, Three of Pentacles. Wow. This is actually very, very good. Number one, the Three of Pentacles. In this deck, they really emphasize cooperation, so we'll go that way. But this is also the good worker card, doing the good work. Good work of self, good work of love. And here it is in the crux of the heart here, in the heart spread. And it's advice for this relationship as a whole. And I don't know how Spirit could give advice of the Three of Pentacles and not have the outcome be a relationship. So the outcome is going to talk about this relationship that you have here. And, you know, I think with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups, you know, in between the Three of Pentacles, let there be no concern that you guys are going to be out of control. Okay, I don't see that happening. That could be a concern. I see both of you coming in being controlled in your own way. And your way, Aries, a little paranoid, a little triggery. And your person, it's like they have the star, but they're manifesting, so they're not really driving this. It's like they've given this is a manifestation. They've given something over. And when they see you, it's not really about you. It's you mean something more. Yeah, you mean like everything. The fact that you come in and exist, it confirms levels and levels of things for your person. You're dealing with somebody here that is a deeper person, okay? And in both cases, though, there's this bodily need just to have fun, have sex, have fun, relax, go out and have some drinks maybe or something, or go to a party and chillax to the max, because your advice is to come together and work on this relationship. And this is the good worker card. And this is, look at them, they're cooperating. It's like they're engineers looking at their plans, and they're building a building together. And they're all involved. And I don't think this is about a third party here. This is about you guys working together to build a relationship. I think there's going to be this strong sense of that here. And I think it's what you want, and it's what you need, Aries. And you may find that odd in your life, or you may find it odd to hear it, but see if that doesn't resonate. It's not really what you would think that you would want. It's like you don't want to have to work on as a part of you's going, if you have to work on a relationship, that's no good. But like, it's because of what you went through, it's got you in the Seven of Swords energy. You're seeing now that a firm foundation, that's what this is, building a firm foundation together with each other. It will actually give you, it's probably the only way to get the security that you need, no matter how much this person reassures you, which I would guess would be immensely, but it does no good if you don't feel it. And I think this is exactly the path here, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, that will get you ultimately to be able to really forget about this energy in your head of the betrayal and the lies and the deceit. And it's going to take a transformation. This is so powerful. The Death card, some people think is not bad, particularly in the outcome of this reading. It does probably imply that there's a plutonic connection here in your relationship. You'll see this in your Synastry chart, and you'll be like around Pluto. Pluto to something significant, Mars or Venus, one of the angles, Sun, Moon. Hard aspect, possibly. And this is the transformation. This is what it's going to be. When you're done with this, this will be gone. And this is kind of plutonic energy too. So think about that, and whatever you dealt with in the past, because what is this too? It's issues of intense intimacy that goes deep into the shadow sides. There's no fear. This person and both of you, it's like you could tell each other where the bodies are buried, and it's okay. And that's what you're going to do anyway. That's where it's going. And you're going to change, and this kind of thing is going to become much deeper, and it may not be exactly easy. I don't really need to clarify this. You're going to find out, and it's probably happening already, but particularly this is why you're going to come together and really work on this relationship. This is a soul contract. This was meant to happen. You were meant to transform. This will be in your personal chart, and you're progressed, and your transits, you're going to see this happening here. It's time for you. You've got Saturn in your first house. You've got, I don't know, it could be so many different things. The outer planet, something big here. And this person's coming in, they're probably having the same kind of thing. I think they're more in tune with a lot of this stuff. They're manifesting, okay? And they may in some way, Aries, be guiding you in this. I get the feeling they'll be guiding you, because they've got the world here. They've got the world, and this could be just building this strong foundation so that there can be a beautiful transformation. Transformation doesn't have to be terrible. I mean, it's a damn bug into a butterfly that flies and is gorgeous, It can be really beautiful, or moth. So I think that's what you're looking at here. It's a powerful, powerful reading. It just almost gives me chills, and I'm excited for you. I think that Aries and you is going to eat this up. This could intimidate some people, not you. You're going to be like, this is like air that's flaming your fire, man. Thank you, Aries.